What is going on, everybody? EnteR ChazmaN here, and today I am here with a very special video. It's something I haven't quite done on the channel in quite a bit, and let's touch on some music. I believe the last time we did something of the sort, I did a top 10 songs for Daft Punk. Check out that video somewhere on screen. I'll put it somewhere. It's been a long time. I think that's the only like I've done music-oriented YouTube shorts, but it's been a while since I've actually done a video centered on that. So if you are a part of the rock and metal scene, if you haven't seen as of recently, Ozzy and Sabbath and many other bands came together for charity over in the UK. I think it was Birmingham, and they did basically a farewell send-off concert. I believe it was for charity, and they did it to celebrate basically the last performance for Ozzy and the band Black Sabbath as a whole. It was quite an amazing and honestly awesome event, but you know what? Stick around to the end of the video. I think we're gonna save. I'm gonna save a little speech to afterwards. Also, stick around to the end of the video, and we will touch on some of the notable songs that sadly missed the cut here. So don't worry. Please don't hate me, in the words of ICP. If there's a song on here that you're expecting that's not here, just stick around to the end. Maybe it'll be there. And these are all the songs that when I turn on the radio or I throw in on iTunes or Spotify, and I'm looking at these two bands' discography and their songs, these are the songs that I always go to first. So again, my taste may not be the same as yours. This list for me was incredibly freaking hard to put together. It honestly for me felt like picking between kids. So I don't know. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dig into my personal top 10 favorite Ozzy and Black Sabbath songs. To start off with, probably surprisingly to most people for it being this low on the list, I'm going to go with at number 10, we're going to go with Ozzy's Bark at the Moon.
Bark at the moon.
Completely one of Ozzy's all-time classics. I love the tone and the theatrical aspect of the song and also the music video. It's got great effects, great costumes in the music video. The song itself has great solos. It's got a great catchy tune. You know, Ozzy doing his thing. It is honestly one of my favorite songs. Again, it's one of those that for me personally, I feel kind of bad for putting it this low, but again, this kind of speaks to how great the songs that Ozzy and Sabbath have. So I'm going to go with Bark at the Moon at number 10. Up next at number 9, I'm going to go ahead and go with Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath from Black Sabbath, of course. This is an awesome freaking song. I love the kind of this one, in my opinion, has always felt more like a roller coaster. It's got like 3 different songs all put in here. I mean, I guess, you know, music, I mean, I guess, you know, a lot of people do that, but like I don't know, again, I just love the up and down nature of it. It's got like a really good guitar tone at the very beginning. I really love how at 2 different points in the song it goes to like some sort of like elevator music. I've always loved that kind of change in theme and tone. And then once again, I gotta speak to the end of this song, that incredibly crazy, crunchy, hard guitar section at the end. It is so I cannot explain, in my opinion, how crazy it is for a band like Black Sabbath to have such a hardcore metal sound. Considering for the end of that song, considering like it came out in 1973. Once again, insane. I love this song, and then again, I always get to the end of this song and I'm like, oh yeah, I feel rewarded for not rewarded, but it's a pleasure listening to the elevator music part just to get to that. So yeah, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, incredible song. To my incredible delight, down here at number 8, I'm gonna go ahead and go with I Don't Want to Stop by Ozzy Osbourne. You know, for most of I would say modern fans are probably less familiar. I mean, as typical with most, you know, bands that have been around a while. A lot of people are more or less familiar with some of the more modern songs, and this is one that I've always thought stuck out. It's incredible. I think honestly, I'll say the first time I heard this song actually was on like a Madden game back in the day, and I always thought this is one of the best songs they had on the soundtrack. But I would say probably one of the most fitting songs for the band Black Sabbath and Ozzy in general. If you listen to the lyrics, the song 100% is just a audio representation of Ozzy in general, and I always loved it. Again, great guitars, great solos, great pinch harmonics, which I always loved from this one, and then it's got a really cool drum sections kind of spread throughout. So, a great song. This is honestly one of the songs that I thought about the most when we were watching, what was it, Back to the Beginning, the event in Birmingham for Black Sabbath. This is one of the songs I thought jumped out of my head to me. So, once again, I don't want to stop at number 8. Alright, sadly moving on to number 7, a song that I'm 100% super feel bad and guilty about putting down here at 7. Oh, gosh, maybe I should move it up. No, I'll stick to my list. I'm gonna pick the song "Slow Down" by Ozzy. Slow down, you're moving way too fast. Slow down. An incredible freaking song. I know this one. I've only heard this song not terribly long ago, probably like a year or two. This was a song that I totally always would skip over, and it's one I never really gave the time that it probably deserved. But this is one that over the last years or so since I've really discovered it, this song has really sat with me. It's really jumped up on the charts for me. An incredible song, got incredible synthesizer, got solo. One of the more catchier just grooves and sounds from Ozzy, in my opinion. And then it's got a great bass line. It's a great song, darn near perfect song, but unfortunately down here at number 7. So yeah, Slow Down. And over here at number 6, we have one of the best Ozzy, nay, one of the best ballads ever created. That would be a song called "Goodbye to Romance." Yeah. Freaking love this song. If you don't know a lot of the, forgive me for not knowing the specifics. I know this song was an original from Ozzy and also with Randy Rhoads. If you don't know Randy Rhoads, one of the guitarists from Ozzy back in the day, incredible talent. Everyone, most people in rock and metal know Randy Rhoads. I think he's most known for the insane Crazy Train song, which I keep watching. Maybe that'll be here. Maybe it won't. But yeah, Crazy Train. Everyone knows that hook, knows that guitar sound. But yeah, incredible song, a awesome ballad. Song always makes me starts giving you a little bit of the feels here. Love the song. Go check out "Goodbye to Romance" if you've never listened to it somehow. All right, here at number 5. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this song's down all the way down at number 5. Forgive me for having this one here. An all-time great song, one of the more iconic Black Sabbath songs. I'm going to go ahead and put "War Pigs" here. What I gotta say it. What is it about metal and war songs that are most of my favorite bands? Their best songs have to do with war. I don't know what it is. I guess maybe it's such an emotional topic that people put their all into a song like that. But War Pigs, man, incredible freaking song. I'm not gonna go on terribly long. Everyone knows War Pigs. One of the best songs from Sabbath, in my opinion. Tony Iommi. I love the section at the end. It's a fantastic song all the way through. Just absolutely Black Sabbath at some of its best. So go. Why do I need to tell you to go check out War Pig? You should know that. Okay, here at number 4. Remember when I was saying "Goodbye to Romance"? Oh, an absolutely incredible ballad. Well, we've got another incredible ballad from Ozzy and Sabbath. I'm gonna go ahead and put "Changes" here at number 4. Freaking incredible song, an amazing tune all the way through. Honestly, this is one of those songs where I think this is probably the one I like to see covers done on the most. There's so many good covers done. I think there was a couple done at the beginning, or Back to the Beginning event in UK. But absolutely incredible song. The piano here is so dang good, man. This is another one of those songs that like really makes you start feeling some stuff, makes you start remembering things, and you're like, oh no. I love this song. Truly, really makes you appreciate that the fact that Ozzy and Sabbath really like they changed, but they didn't change. I think that's what's also great about this song is they kept doing their thing and they stuck with it throughout the decades. And once again, thank you, Sabbath. Love this song, all-time great one. Oh wait, did you think we were done with the ballads from Ozzy? Well, here at number 3, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this song. It pains me to have it number 3. This is one that I seriously was considering for 1, but I don't know. I figured, I thought 3 was the perfect place to put it for me personally. This is Mama, I'm Coming Home. I would venture to say, like, this is, other than, like, maybe Iron Man, probably the most iconic song from Ozzy, in my personal opinion. Love all the other tracks. This is probably the one, other than Iron Man, that you probably hear the most on, like, on your typical radio, local rock station. Great song. This song, I feel like I gotta mention, this song is so deep and so... kind of brings up emotion so much in people that I've had a couple times where I've tried playing this song at work, and I've had people be like, "Dude, can you change this song? This song makes me kind of it makes people want to tear up because this song means so much to a lot of people, and it makes people remember stuff." So, love this song, a lot of emotion. As you can tell, I've got 3 ballads on here for one of the biggest metal bands ever. So I'm a sucker for a ballad for a band. So yeah, great song, Mama, I'm Coming Home. I can never hear this song enough. Okay, here we go. This is where people are going to be mad. At number 2, quite possibly I don't want to say possibly. I feel like this is the most notable, just biggest metal song in metal, in my opinion. This is probably like when people point to and say, this is the song, this is the metal song for an entire genre. I gotta say it. I'm gonna put Iron Man here at number 2. An amazing song from Sabbath. Again, one of the more iconic ones. I loved it back in the day when Marvel was making the first Iron Man movies and that it was playing there. So freaking cool. I love it when metal songs find its way into movies and TV shows. Kind of similar to my band Metallica when Master of Puppets found its way onto Stranger Things. Also, I remember. All right, I'm not gonna go on Metallica. Again, Iron Man, an incredible song. I love songs that have slow builds, which this song does. I'm not gonna, again, another one I don't think I need to go on forever about, but absolutely incredible song, incredible album in general, and Paranoid. Again, you can make the argument Iron Man is the biggest metal song. You can make the argument that Paranoid is the most important metal album in metal. I don't know. It is what it is. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of great stuff, but Iron Man, incredible song. And it's at number 2, unfortunately. All right, but that's my number 2. I'm gonna stick with it. Don't fight me on that. But yeah, Iron Man. All right, here we go. We are at the moment at number 1. My personal favorite Ozzy and Sabbath song. It is gonna be an Ozzy song. I'm gonna go ahead and go with "No More Tears" from Ozzy Osbourne, the title track from the album "No More Tears." As with, I would say, most of the songs on this list, No More Tears is a dang near perfect metal song. Perfect bass line, perfect drums, the guitar riff is just super. It's got a hook that is just amazing. Ozzy's vocals are just iconic. You got amazing solo in there. It's got synth and it's just it's got synth. I love I don't know. It's got like absolutely everything I could ever want in a metal song. Again, I don't even know what to say. It's a great song. Absolutely every aspect of it is perfect in my opinion. I guess this is where I can kind of start to round things out. But yeah, No More Tears, great song. Go ahead and stick around in just a second. We'll touch on some of my notable songs that missed the list. And yeah, no more tears from you if your song didn't make the list. Look, once again, this is my list, my favorite songs. Here we go. Right here, I've got my list of my notable honorable mentions, notable songs that didn't make the list. I once again got to reiterate, this list was so incredibly hard to do. I mean, I may have fought with my list for like a day or two, maybe 2 full days of just kind of like continuously listening to my top. I think my honorable mentions and my favorite songs ended up coming out to about 30 songs. And I tell you, man, those 30 songs, it took me so long to get it down. It probably took me a day or two to get it down to 10. And then it probably took me a whole nother day just to get it down so I could figure out my 10 order. Really incredibly hard. I gotta again touch on Sabbath and Ozzy, just one of the greatest bands, rock bands, metal bands, whatever you want to say. Ozzy, one of the best frontmen, absolutely incredible. So, I'm going off on a tangent real quick. This is where some of the songs are for the honorable mentions that, again, I loved all these songs. These could honestly have made the list on any other day that maybe I decided to do this, but I don't know, for some reason, just when I did it, these are the songs that I left off. So here's another about 15 songs that really stuck out to me. Alright, so first off, very first one I'm going to throw out there, Crazy Train. Crazy Train was so close to making the list. Again, I don't want to fall into the trap of saying, oh, I didn't like Crazy Train because I don't like Crazy Train because it's overplayed. Is it overplayed? Yes. I still love the song. I think it's incredible. I think it's one of the best from Ozzy. I don't know. For me personally, I liked the other 10 more. So we got Crazy Train. I'm going to go ahead and throw in Mr. Crowley, of course. Mr. Crowley, incredible song. I know one of the best from Ozzy. We got Shot in the Dark. I Don't Know. Flying High Again. I love Flying High Again. Breaking All the Rules. I Don't Want to Change the World. Perry Mason. Thunder Underground. And then So Tired. So there's the side of Ozzy. The honorable mentions that I got from the Sabbath section. I think honestly a couple of these were even harder to leave out. But you got Black Sabbath, the original first song from the band. Behind the Wall of Sleep, I actually thought I really loved that song as well. Harder ones to leave off, we have Paranoid, Hand of Doom, and Supernaut. I would say Paranoid and Hand of Doom, it was incredibly hard to not add to my list. I did it. I had to find a way, but I freaking love Supernaut as well. So a very tough list. All of these songs, it pained me to leave any of them out. On any other day, maybe today, some of these songs could make the list and something else would get left out from the top 10. But I would say, for the most part, that top 10 is solid for me. So if I don't say so myself, it's an amazing top 10 list. I don't think anyone has a better top 10 list. You guys can fight me for it. All right, so real quick. Before taking off here, this is my moment to kind of just, kind of off the cuff, just talk about Ozzy and Black Sabbath in general. As I'm 32 years old, and as someone who grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, I had my dad, a huge metal fan. My dad, my brother, and other family friends, they used to always go to Ozfests. They saw Ozzy and got to see every other band. Shout out. But yeah, my dad's favorite band growing up was Metallica. And again, he was a huge Ozzy fan, and yeah, Ozzy really meant a lot. I remember my dad in our local station. We listened to a classic rock station. Everyone listened to it, kind of growing up, and then we had another metal station. But continuously throughout that, all you would hear is nothing but Ozzy, Black Sabbath, of course, Metallica, and then all the other kind of big stuff, and then the more modern things. But so yes, Ozzy and Black Sabbath in general played a massive role in kind of just instilling in me a love for metal and rock. They are, some of the best rock gods, I guess you could say, but they don't call Ozzy the Prince of Darkness for nothing. Absolutely incredible. And I 100% don't think metal or rock would be where it is without a band like Black Sabbath. Once again, go back and listen to some of those early Sabbath songs. Again, a song like Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, insane for a band to have that kind of tone in '73. You know, there are other bands. I mean, I would say also you could throw in like, you know, like maybe Iron Maiden, Judas Priest. I think a lot of people credit Deep Purple. I don't have a whole lot of knowledge on Deep Purple. Zeppelin, you could throw in there. And I would say like a lot of those bands are amazing rock and have metal inspirations. I definitely feel as though when you listen to the early Sabbath, in my opinion, they are the center of the metal universe. Like they are the seed, and then all of the other roots and everything kind of grows out from some of their early works. And I once again can't celebrate and thank them enough for everything they've done. But with all of that, from you, the viewer, I would absolutely love to know what you guys think of my list. Down in the comments, 100%, I would love to know if you guys hate or love my list. What would you change about it? And feel free to also throw in your guys' own lists. I would love to hear what other people's opinions are. The same way how I might have been mildly tired from a song like Crazy Train, I could very well see other people be like, oh, I love Iron Man, but it's like overplayed, or Mama, I'm Coming Home. I could easily see other people being like, that one will be lower on a list. So when you got a band like this with such a discography and a history of music, I could see any point of view from basically anybody. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. I guess I'll do all that. Please like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Once again, comment anything, you know, any opinion you got. I would love to hear back from you guys. As for what I've got going on in the future, if you guys like this type of video, please do let me know. I would love to know if you guys would like to see more of this type of thing, top 10s. Once again, I did one years ago, and that was when I first started the channel, so that one's that video probably hasn't aged well, but I don't know, I had a lot of fun with this. Once again, I got really inspired from the Back to the Beginning thing happening with over in the UK, and I don't know, they inspired me to get my opinion out there, and I guess kind of celebrate Ozzy and the Sabbath in my own way. So I guess the only way I could really think about celebrating the bands and all the music. And I know a lot of people were kind of there's probably some sadness to an extent with the, you know, Ozzy has Parkinson's. Bill Ward, I know he just basically almost can't play anymore. But honestly, I hate to say it, I haven't viewed it from a sad direction, really. I've been more celebratory and just happy for what these guys have kind of given me and given, you know, millions of other people across the world. You know, honestly, like metal or music and metal in general is one of my favorite things to really consume. And honestly, I don't know how I could gotten through the workforce without any sort of music at all. So, darn it, thank you, Ozzy, thank you, Sabbath, for making life better in general, man. I can't, you know, explain my appreciation for everything they've done. It means a lot. So, all right, that's everything. I don't know. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I love you guys. Please, let's keep the metal going, man. You know, let's get who's the new Black Sabbath, you know, coming down the pike. I mean, you know, it could be you. You could be the next Ozzy. I don't know. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I love you. Bye, everybody.